everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies. Today we are going to learn how to crochet this African flower hexagon. Now before we get started, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to never miss a crochet tutorial, and also click on the bell icon so you can get notified whenever I upload a video. Now for this tutorial I have used crochet hook 3.5 millimeters. You can use any crochet yarn, but for this tutorial I'm using crochet 4-ply yarn. So let's get started. We begin with a magic circle. Now for those of you who do not know how to work a magic circle, I have a video on that as well. I'll leave the link to that in the description box below. Now once you have your magic circle, you need to chain 3. It's 1, 2 and 3. You work 1 double crochet in the magic circle. Chain 1. Now you need to work 2 double crochets in the magic circle. It's 1, 2, chain 1, work 2 double crochets in the magic circle. It's 1 and 2. And now you need to continue working this 3 more times. We've made 3 of these double crochets. That's 1, 2 and 3. 3 sets of these double crochets with chain 1 in between. You need to make this 3 more times. You need to have a total of 6 of these double crochets, 2 double crochets. I've completed working the double crochet, so I have 6 sets of double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6 chain 1 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and this is 6. Now we are going to join this right here to the chain 3 that we started the row with. Chain 1. And you need to cut your yarn. We're going to change the color. Now once you've cut your yarn, you need to pull on to this loose end here to close this circle. Like this. Now we're going to join the next color. I'm going to join the color by working a slip knot. And I'm joining the slip knot right here into the chain space, the chain 1 space. And you chain 3. And you need to work 1 double crochet into the same chain space. Chain 1 and 2 double crochets into the same chain space. It's 1 and 2. Now you need to skip the next 2 double crochets and right into the next chain space you work 2 double crochets. It's 1 and 2, chain 1 and 2 double crochets in the same chain space. That's 1 and 2. Now this is the pattern you need to continue for the rest of this row. You need to skip the next 2 double crochets and in the next chain space here you need to work 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, and you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. I've completed working the double crochets and now you need to work a slip stitch into this chain 3 that you started your row with. Right into the 3rd chain you work a slip stitch And now you work a slip stitch in the next stitch, that's your double crochet, and you work a slip stitch into the chain space. Now you chain 3. Now into this chain space you need to work 6 triple crochets. Now to work a triple crochet you need to yarn over twice, insert your hook into the chain space, yarn over, pull through. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now that is how you work a triple crochet. We've done 1. We need to work 5 more. So that's 2, 3, 4, and 5. We need to work 1 more. You need to have a total of 7 here, counting the first one. So we count the first one, the first chain that we made, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you work 1 more. That's 7. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now after you have your triple crochets here, you need to chain 1 and you need to skip the 4 double crochets that you have here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And in the next chain space you need to work 7 triple crochets. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. And now you chain 1. You need to skip the next 4 double crochets, and in the next chain space you need to work 7 triple crochets, and you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. After you complete your row, you need to join it with a slip stitch right here to the 3rd chain. We had started it with a chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and right into the 3rd chain you need to work a slip stitch. You chain 1 and you can cut your yarn. We're going to change the color. And now I'm going to join the next color with a slip knot. And I'm joining it right here after this chain, right here into the first triple crochet. You can join it in any of the petals, but you need to join it in the first one. And you work 1 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and you need to continue working 1 single crochet till you reach this space. So that's 1, so we worked our 7 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now when you reach the chain space, you need to insert your hook into this space. You have your 2 double crochets here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right in between, you need to insert your hook and pull up your yarn. And now you work a single crochet. Now again, in the next 7 stitches, you need to work 1 single crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now again, you need to insert your hook right here in between these 2 double crochets, and you need to pull up your yarn and you work a single crochet. And now you need to continue this pattern for the rest of this row. You need to work 7 single crochets, and then you need to pull up your yarn and work a single crochet there, and again continue the pattern till you reach the end of this row. Now after you complete your row, you need to join it with a slip stitch right here into the first single crochet that you started your row with, and you can chain 1 and cut your yarn. And now we're going to join the next color. I'll join it with a slip knot, and you need to join it after one of these stitches that you made, any of the petals, but you need to join it exactly here. So after this stitch, into the next stitch, you need to join your color. And you work chain 2, so that's 1 and 2. And now you work 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch. And in the next stitch, you need to work a V-stitch. So that's 1 double crochet, and we're going to be chaining 2, 1 and 2. And in the same stitch, you need to work your second double crochet. And now you need to work 1 double crochet in the next 7 stitches. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And in the 8th stitch, you will work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and your second double crochet in the same stitch. Now again, in the next 7 stitches, you need to work 1 double crochet. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And in the 8th stitch, you need to work 1 double crochet, chain 2, and 1 double crochet in the same stitch. And now you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. After you complete your row, you need to join it with a slip stitch right here. into the first stitch of your row, and now you chain 1. You need to work 1 single crochet in the same stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and now in the chain space you need to work 3 single crochets. It's 1, 2 and 3. And now you need to work 1 single crochet in each of these stitches till you reach the chain space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. And in the chain space you need to work 3 single crochets. 1, 2 and 3. And you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. You work 1 single crochet in each of these stitches, and in the chain space 3 single crochets. After you complete your row, you need to join it with a slip stitch to the first single crochet that you started your row with. You chain 1 and cut your yarn. We completed working the African flower hexagon. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.